Oh, what up, fam? It's your boy LSK, aka Super Saiyan Drizzy. Now, today's video, as you guys see in the title, this was actually requested a lot on my Instagram in the DMs. You guys tweeted at me too to react to this. I was like debating on reacting to the first couple of videos with Agent and Fredo, because I didn't have Twitter for the longest, so I didn't even know like bro, it's crazy how I didn't have Twitter. And then I didn't even know that Fredo was like beefing at Agent and all this shit. I had to play catch up. So I watched the first two videos and glimpses of Prettyboyfredo's his video. I just can't watch. I don't like feeding into that, so I just kind of like got off of it. But I'm curious how Agent responded. Now, we all know Agent. I felt like this whole thing was just completely out of context and Fredo just trying to save ass. But I'm not going to critique too much. I just want to watch the video. So let's just watch the video.
Over the past few days, you might have heard a character by the name of Prettyboyfredo has been trying his damnedest to cancel me over some comments I made about him over the past few years. Now, those comments was based in reality. It was some real criticism I had. There was a video he made where he pretended a dude was a predator and—
Dude, all right, first of all, why? I just feel like Agent's personality, and this is why it's so like fucked up for Fredo, like what he did. Like he's never like Fredo. I mean, not Fredo. Agent's not like negative towards anyone personally. It's like the only thing that he's just super negative of is like like NBA 2K, the game, like a video game, right? Never comes at anyone like personally. Now he's critiqued. But critiquing is a little different than just straight up like hating on the person. You know what I mean? Like I don't think like, and you could take what Agent says out of context and then it just looks like that's all he does. But bro, it's like we all know, like the fans of Agent, that's not what he does. So
he caught him. Yeah. I was arguing, hey Fredo, nothing wrong with fake videos, bro, but fake predator videos, you're pushing the line.
Yeah.
Fredo had a big meetup in the middle of all this bullshit going on. I argued, hey Fredo, that's real irresponsible.
Yes.
So then Fredo pretended as though he just found out about me and reacted across his Instagram, where he put out a post. He was on his Instagram stories over the past few days talking shit. He was on Instagram Live a couple times doing the same.
Agent had a fucking mansion real estate in Fredo's head. Like to make all that, like that's what's crazy is like Fredo really like went crazy on Agent, like trying his hardest to like send hate. Like that was the thing that I'm just like, bro, how you can't sit there and say all this shit about being positive and positivity, but nope, let's spam Glizzy Gladiator, fuck this dude. Like, bruh, like that's corny in itself. It's like when people that are like so negative and you know we get hate, I get hate all the time, just being like, oh, you're so cringe, like you're corny, bro. But it's like, okay to you, bro. Like if I'm corny or cringy to you, like just don't fuck with me, don't say anything to me, just don't associate, because it's like people that I feel like I wouldn't want to, like I don't want their vibrations, bro, like the energy, like it's negative, it's bad energy. So I'm like, hey, you do you, man, I don't care what you do, but just don't talk about me, don't associate with me. And then it's like, if you're a YouTuber, obviously you're gonna say things, especially if it's within your content. Like Agent's content is a lot of like, you know, critiquing the game, critiquing maybe like a popular trend like memes and shit and like what's going on the internet. Like that's his personality. So it's like it's not ever like out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like you could, I don't know.
On Twitter, and of course the YouTube video that most of you guys have probably seen. The reason I'm making this video is because he lied about a whole lot of things. Yeah. And if you didn't double check or do your due diligence, you just believe me to be some evil monster of a human being. Fredo, you are the biggest hypocrite on the entirety of this platform. Your entire video is riddled with hypocrisy and lies. Your friend sat there, said I made 10
Agent's so articulate, bro. I love it. Like, he's Bro.
Videos about you. The truth, I made 3 over the course of the last 3 years. You laughed hysterically at the idea that I made a 25-minute video criticizing you. Your response was 25 minutes. You argue I'm obsessed with you, I'm a fan. You kept calling me an eater, a glizzy gladiator. But while I was out there shooting A&P videos, you was spending the whole day blocking people on Twitter to the point where you had to private your Twitter. That's days. You really could have been out there doing what you always loved talking about, making money. You was in there censoring though. And you do a lot of that, don't you, Fredo? In this original video where you felt very comfortable just telling blatant lies about me, you did the same. And that's the main thing I kind of want to hit on right now. Because while most people know this to not be the case, anybody who doesn't know who I am is going to be like, oh, well, why would Agent say something like that? In Fredo's video, he muted his entire comment section and pinned only one post, which is his. He says this: wishing death upon an innocent child is disgusting. You deserve to be canceled. You might be wondering, when did I do that? Well, that's what I was wondering when I watched the video. Well, let's listen to Fredo say it in his words.
I'm gonna tell you guys the worst part about it all. This kid had his fans spamming me on Twitter death threats to my daughter, to my child.
This is just like disturbing, bro. Like, cause you just know, like, that's cap. Like, that's cap, bro. And then you're using your daughter, like, that's how you know, like, the intentions, bro. They're bad. Like, you know, I'm not, to each their own on, you know, what you post, whatever. But it's like, come on, man. You can't, this is really personal, bro.
Innocent being, how disgusting.
And trying to use that as, like, evidence.
And a pig you are.
That's
you do not deserve
bro.
a channel. You are canceled. And
now, what kind of human being would do such a thing? And he made this a big focus throughout the entirety of his video, that I said that about his daughter. When in reality, not only have I not said that, but I have said nothing to inspire any of the people that watch me to say that. Now, the Twitter account in question that he's referencing here is deleted. I was curious who this guy was that I was getting blamed for. No affiliation here. So I went through the archives. And the only interaction between me and him in the month his Twitter account was even active was being called cap on July 19th about a tweet I made. I don't even know what tweet that is. But there is 5 instances here. Boom, 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 boom. Of him joining your giveaways, Fredo. So who knows what this guy's motivation was for saying those disgusting things, but to argue that it was me, even though there was no evidence I ever inspired anyone to.
Now that's real facts. Like, damn. Detective Agent, man.
Go to your channel and say anything is crazy. You could just as equally have guessed that he was pissed he didn't win one of your giveaways. But regardless of the reason why this individual did this, to sit there and make it a main point of your video and to look here and make it the only comment in your video, you're clearly trying to manipulate.
Yes, bro. Yes, that's a manipulation 101. Bro, that's so, it's so toxic.
Something that low and disgusting. 0. Have I ever done that in the past? No. But the fucked up part is now there's gonna be hundreds of thousands of people that watch his video that's not gonna watch my video, that's gonna think I said those things. In Fredo's video, he argued that I've never said nothing positive about Fredo. Not true. In fact, in the video he was reacting to, there was positive things I said. He just cut him out. One of those things was defending Fredo, saying that although he did host a meetup in New York while all this Rona stuff is going on, he's not responsible for the actions of all his audience. Not like the people out here have no responsibility and it's all Fredo's fault. I hate that frame of thinking. The fact that although people did come for him, he did host the event, other people still bear responsibility. They decided to come. I literally protected you, saying you can't be responsible for the actions of your audience. And I even went as far as to recite some Eminem lyrics where he argued the same. Yeah, this is how the lyric went. They say that music can alter moods and talk to you. Well, can it load a gun up for you and cock it too? Well, if it can, then next time you assault a dude, just tell the judge it was my fault and I'll get sued. So then how could you sit there and at the end of your video say this?
And also, when the hate don't work, they start telling lies, bro.
The level of projection in your video is scary. Yes. I am a guy on YouTube who just makes anywhere from gaming to reaction videos, who over the past 3 years has made 3 videos criticizing you. And now
that's so, like, bro, people do that though. They only see the 3 videos because it's about, like, that specific person's, they're super fans over it. So then all of a sudden you seem like you're just fucking obsessed with them when it's reality. That's like, bro, 3 out of 356 videos. Like, are you?
Now I'm a fan and a quote-unquote dick eater. Fredo, you're saying those things as if like the things you did were just like everybody.
Wait, this video's on his second channel.
But he does those. No, you
That's how you
were
know he
doing
don't give a
fake Predator
fuck.
videos. That's crazy. And your response to
And
being
Fredo did his on his
criticized
main,
shouldn't
bro.
be, oh, that guy wanted clout. How is that possible? I dropped that video on my second channel, and I think I genuinely believe it to be true. Hold on.
And the other
your
one.
anger stems from the fact that your apology video, which has 750,000 views, didn't perform as well as my reaction to your apology video, which has 860,000 views.
I know that hurt him. I know that hurt.
And there's no point of me trying to out-ego you. You pull more views than I do. Fact. Anytime someone is making a
does that
video about
matter?
somebody
Why
that
do
has
kids care
more
about
clout
that?
than them on the internet, the guy with the smaller channel has more to gain. Fact. But what's also a fact is that I genuinely considered to make a commentary channel back in 2018, and I decided not to because I was worried about where that might lead. I need a video. This person did this. Let me just say something negative about them for views. I made the express decision to not make that kind of channel because I was worried about what kind of person I would be at the end of it. I know I could have made
Facts.
plenty of dope videos. Some of them would have been fucking hilarious. There's plenty to criticize on the website. There's entire communities of people doing it, and I rarely ever make that type of content. But you do so many crazy things that from time to time, I just indulge. Should I mind my own business? You might be able to make the case, man. You can make that case for a lot of people here on YouTube. But don't sit there on your video, pretend I made 10, 20 videos about you. That's not the case. Stop capping, man. But the most hilarious part
Yo,
of
hey, the thing is, like, Agent's ether in this, dude. And like I feel like Agent, like you can't, like he kind of, like when he's angry, like you don't, it's not like the rage, like super like aggressive type of angry. Like this is angry. Like this is angry Agent. Like I felt like some angry vibrations, which is good and necessary. But I'm like, damn, Agent's serious right now.
about all of this is he just revels in the hypocrisy. He's so deep in it, he can't even spot it when it's all around him. Because if you've been paying attention to his Instagram, his Twitter, you done seen some crazy shit.
I wish nothing but the worst for you. Seriously. I wish nothing but the worst for you. You ugly piece of shit. You trash as hell. You wish death for my daughter. I wish nothing but the worst for you, my nigga. That's on everything that I love.
So Fredo, I never did.
Like, are you serious? He really said that? Bro. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean,
That. What you just did right there, I never did that. Now,
Yeah.
are you saying that all those death threats I've been getting about me and my family and my friends over the past few days, you're responsible for those? I mean, you did explicitly ask people to go there with malicious intent. I was working with facts. I saw something, I criticized it.
Hey.
When you reacted,
low key, like what Fredo did could literally put his whole main channel in jeopardy. Like, I'm not, like, when you have malicious, like, hateful intent to send, because I think YouTube just made a new rule on that. Like, call it soft or whatever, bro, but that's really the facts. Like,
you were not working
gotta
with
be
facts.
careful,
You were
man.
willing to just bridge any gap to make it
And
seem like I
without
was an
facts,
evil
though.
human
That's the
being when
worst
you
part.
know that not to be the case. Funny thing is most people know that not to be the case. But your fans, your impressionable fans, they ain't know that. That's why they sat there sending me those death threats. They think I'm an evil human being. I can't blame them for that. Only information they have about me is what you told them, and it's pretty damning information if I should say so myself. Then you sat there.
God damn, Agent, breathe. He almost, fuck. Take breaths between, that's what I'm saying. He is serious right now. I mean, bro, I would be too, honestly, because that is, like, that's just so fucked to, like, tell your 6 million subscribers, like, yo, this guy wished death on my daughter. Like, when he didn't say that, but you said he said that, and then, like, you're basically influencing the idea that he, like, made his fans say that, as well as him saying that. So it's like a double
me an invitation, I guess, and you can come and we could just talk things out. And in the same video, proceeded to say this.
How disgusting and a pig you are. You do not deserve a channel. You are canceled. And as a father, it's on site, bro.
So which one is it? I don't know.
Bro, like, as a father, like, that shouldn't have been a video in the first place, dude. Like, if we're being serious. Like, not to take it there, but like, bro, if I'm a grown ass man, like I'm a father, like I don't really think it's appropriate to make a whole Glizzy Gladiator video, like.
No, but you know what I'm not gonna do is pull up to a city that I'm not from with no security, get on a Prettyboyfredo flight to a Prettyboyfredo car that's gonna take me to a Prettyboyfredo destination. I'm not gonna do that, that's
like,
for sure. You want the worst for me, Fredo? Because I criticized you 3 times over the course of 3 years. And you know what's crazy? He would sit there in the video and be like,
It's only because he got views. It's only because Asian got views, bro. It's that ego trip, man. It's that ego trip.
Look at me and be like, oh, he's just so jealous. He just hates to see people give love.
You know what's crazy? Niggas hate to see love, bro.
Oh, I was just about to say that.
Niggas hate to see that. Bro, yo, this when they seen New York come out for us.
Bro, this is bad.
Niggas enraged.
Like I'm an enemy of love or something like that. How could that be the case, Fredo? On my podcast, I'd sit there. We had an NBA 2K power ranking. Lo asked me the question, hey yo, where were Prettyboyfredo in 2K16 rank? Oh, he was up there. You was doing numbers. I'm not, you act like I'm just sitting here shitting on you all the time. I said, Fredo, he'd be at the top, man. He was killing the game 2K16.
Facts.
Dude, Fredo, you
No
were the
one's
guy,
denying
bro.
that,
In 2K16
bro.
that inspired
Like,
a
that's
ton
what
of
I'm
people to drop content, part content, my court content. You had that influence on people. People grew up watching your damn videos and you really had that kind of positive influence on people. I believe that to be the case. But somewhere along
It was
the
pretty
line,
toxic and
something
positive.
changed and you
But
become
more
this
positive
guy
now, like,
who's
than
so
now.
fucking hungry for clout. You'd say whatever it takes to crush somebody. I don't want to fight you. Look at me. Do I seem like the kind of guy? Do I come around trying to look hard ever? Nope. I don't give you that impression. I do not want to fight you. Sat there and said, we could do a boxing match. That's how you want to resolve the situation. You think Fredo Deadass thinks applying dead memes in a boxing match is the most constructive
Dead
resolution
memes,
for what he's assuming to be a feud. I'm gonna keep it a bean. And this is gonna be hard for some of y'all to believe. I don't hate you. The only person in life I hate is Andrea Bragnani, because he ruined my Raptors for the better part of a decade. That's the only person, man. Actually, my grade 5 teacher, nah, she was on my nerves. She hate me for no reason. I didn't even do
funny,
anything to her.
bro.
It made no sense. Fredo, you sat there on your video and tried to cancel me, man. I never do shit like that. I swear to God. I'm not gonna sit there and participate in that shit and try and cancel you back. I don't like that. You like Fredo? Watch a Fredo video. You don't like Fredo? Then do not watch that Fredo video. It's up to you. It's always up to you. Same applies to me. Man, sat there, tried to drag my fucking name over the course of 2 days. I'm out there trying to shoot videos. I look down at my phone, blowing up, people telling me, yo, Fredo said this about you. What? And the hilarious part was, throughout the entirety of the video, he had his 2 friends to the side of him sitting there telling me they ain't know who I was. Who are
you?
Nobody knows who you are. I just sat there. They kept telling me how I don't have money and nobody knows who I am and I'm on his dick. I'm like, man, I was on the phone like, does anybody on the internet know who these guys are? They have to be hella clouded the way they was talking.
That's bro.
Fredo, just keep it constructive. Right? That's what I tried to do with my videos. You keep it constructive, bro. You don't like me? That's cool. You sat there in video tried to tell me how you didn't want to be my friend. Alright then. I never made an application to be your fucking friend neither.
Oh
this is such an interesting situation
That's
to me because there's been plenty of people who sat there and criticized Fredo in the past. H3H3 made a video criticizing him in the past. Fredo in his video said it was never somebody with more subscribers, but there's evidence of that. Hold on. So why is this video on the trending tab? And if we skip forward here a little tad bit, you could see, oh, he's reacting to your video. So is H3H3 trying to get clout from Prettyboyfredo? Hold on now, H3. You might be clout chasing and dick eating. Hold on. Then Prettyboyfredo's teammates right here is gonna sit there and tell you guys, Who's H3H3? You know who H3H3 is. You can't do that now, can you? Every 2 minutes you just walk into a new contradiction and you sit there and make accusations, baseless, with absolutely no evidence, walk into a third contradiction. The amount of times you just kept doing that, bro, nobody believes you. Yo, Fredo, this is the end of it. This is not like a series. I'm not gonna make a 7-part documentary. You sit here pretend like I'm trying to get covered.
Yo, he's why he have to shade Shane Dawson though? 7-part drama doc.
Is not the case. Had a few criticisms of you over the past, and that's how you decided to respond. Cool, but I'm not gonna just let some lies sit there about me. This is my response to your lies, all right? You could let this shit go, or you could just try and make up more lies. But the reality of the situation is that people don't believe you anyway. So I won't be responding. Hey, if you guys are new, you haven't already subscribed.
Subscribe to Agent, man. Regular video down below. Yeah, just guys, like I said, this is just some negative energy shit that we don't need to entertain. I mean, Agent got the facts, bro. Agent, amazing response video, shared his points, had evidence and facts to back up his points. And that's the scary thing about this internet shit, man, is like some people really have some strong influence and use it in the wrong way. And, you know, my thing has always been about, I kind of like, you can, like, I don't have an issue when people post like good deeds and things like that. Like, you know, when they make like public videos, you know, giving back and all that stuff, like that's great because it does encourage people. But you can't, the second you use that as your evidence to prove that you're a nice person, that automatically tells me your intentions weren't pure. So just because you do good things doesn't mean you're a good person. Same thing with just because if you fuck up, do some bad things, that shouldn't take away from somebody being, you know, a good person as well. So that's why especially like lately, I've just been kind of looking at things as if the glass was half full rather than half empty. And that goes for anybody now. Like, even if I don't know them, like people talk shit about them. It's like, you got to put yourself in their shoes, right? But there's just some things that are inexcusable, like this Fredo situation. Like, bro, you got 6.8 mil, like we all credit you. You know, you built something in 2K16, 2K17, and I mean, since then you kind of like vanished, and you know, I feel like Pretty Boy went into that, you know, a different route, which is fine, but it kind of like, I don't know, it changed, like it brought out more. It brought out to me like kind of like some true colors and some senses of like, okay, are you really like nice and doing all this giving back stuff because you keep doing irresponsible things for the clout, and then one thing leads after another, and it's just like now it's really hard to believe it. That's the sad part. It's really hard to believe it. But that's a whole other subject, guys. Again, you know, hopefully Prettyboyfredo and Agent, they're chill. No more videos about this shit. Yeah, it just kind of sucks, bro, because it's like, regardless of what I think about Prettyboyfredo, it's just like the fact that, you know, he caved in and, you know, stooped that low to make that kind of video with the type of influence that he has. Again, that's another irresponsible act. Whether you want to say it's like, you know, cringy to act this way or cringy to act that way, it's like, bro, just if you just stay in your lane, you know what I'm saying? And just, it's about the entertainment at the end of the day. I think like if we can all sit back and like, we're all gonna have like our beefs that's kind of like funny, but once it starts getting like super personal about like, you know, death threats and, you know, involving like daughters and fathers and all this shit, like your family, that's when it's like that is too much. It's getting really actually corny. And let's backtrack, regroup, spread some good vibes, and just do what we do best, which is be entertainers and keep it at that without having to involve people in their personal lives. I think, you know, if we, again, I think they both made good points. It's like, rather than, you know, making videos or tweets or whatever it may be, the one time that person fucks up, it's like, damn, can we get some credit, more credit for when you do something cool or do something good for the community? You know, and I think there is, and I feel like, again, if you're doing that with good intentions, you're not looking for that. You know, you should just, it's kind of like a respect thing. Like the people that have the most respect in the community, they never have to ask for it. They earn it. You know what I'm saying? And just because you're showing it doesn't necessarily mean you earn it. And I think that goes a long way, kind of over some people's heads because they're not really mature enough to understand that or grasp that or really put their pride to the side or their ego to the side to accept that, like, hey, like, not everyone's gonna fuck with you, and if they don't fuck with you, that shouldn't be an automatic, like, fuck you. It's just like, hey, you do you, okay, cool, I'm gonna do me. All right. But yeah, solid video. That's what I have to really, I don't know what else to tell you, I guess. Hey, subscribe to Agent. That's all I got to say about that. And yeah, man, peace.